So what is up guys, welcome back to part 3 of this modern house build. Last time we left off we did the roofing and obviously we did a little trim on the windows here, as you can tell, really nice. Obviously show you what we did in part 2 as well, just did these, left those back walls as I didn't have enough room, and it's exactly the same on the other side as well. This episode we're just going to be tidying it up, having a little bit of detail, just making sure it looks prim and proper. So really nice and easy. All we're going to be doing first is having a door, which would make obviously a lot of sense because how the hell would you get in otherwise? We did the stairs as well last episode. You can build this door sort of wherever you want. It's entirely up to you. It's probably going to go there because I'm going to build a section there. Don't have to actually have these bits here. We can take these bits out now, have it a little bit more sort of roomy. Take those bits out like so, and just replace the torches on either side as well. You can deduct these torches as well. Put them on the inside like so. So there we go, looking nice and gorgeous. So what I'm going to be doing this episode is I'm going to be sort of doing the detailing on the inside and the outside as well. We're going to have a nice little sort of trim on the outside, going to sort everything out, going to have a nice fence, board it all off as it's quite a big and modern house. Also as well, we're going to sort out sort of stuff inside like these grass flooring. Now, little tip to remember as well guys, don't actually build level height. You can, it's entirely up to you, but for this build I'm actually going to take all this grass out on either side and I'm actually going to refill it with this lighter shade of wood comparison to everything else that's actually in this building. As you can see, we've got dark stairs, we've got some dark struts here, and then we've got some lighter shade of the normal stash of oak sort of planks, and you can see a darker roof with the trim of the wood, and there all corresponds really nicely. But the floor is going to be the bottom floor because obviously the top floor is already made for us. So we're going to have a little look. The top floor is already made really quite nice. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take all this grass out, literally just going to cut it here and re-come back when I've taken all this grass out on either sides, both sides. So if you haven't done that yet, make sure to do that, and yeah, once I've done that I will return. So there we have it guys, all the sort of bottom half is done there. As you can see, this side is done and this side is done. It's awesome. Now we can actually throw away this block because we don't have enough infantry room for the stuff, and we're going to be looking for is those darker slabs again. So I'm going to run out here, I'm going to come find them. Where you at, boy? There you are. Click you, and as well I'm going to deduct the grass and get the darker shade of the slabs corresponding to the steps. So if I can find them, they are not them. There they are. There we go. Right, now let's build some freaking awesome steps. So I'm gonna build probably a let's have a look. 4 along maybe? No, 3 along, and then the 4th one is going to be turned into the side, so as you can see it's curved off, really quite cool, like so. And on there as well I'm just going to build a couple of slabs coming out, and then obviously it's going to get smaller and smaller. Probably about 3, which I'm comfortable with. There we go, looking damn cool. Not going to go too far though. I think I'm going to probably come out just an extra 1 because obviously there's going to be a fence here. So probably just an extra 1 like so. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. And I'm going to fill in the sides here as well because otherwise it's just going to look ugly as hell. There we go, that's pretty cool. It's pretty prim and proper. I'm going to run straight back in as well. I'm going to sort these edges out. I'm probably going to do exactly the same as well, but nothing too fancy. Probably just curve the edges off like so. I'll leave that like that and do the exact same thing on the other side as well. I'm going to run it here and do that. 1, 2, oh, not upside down though. 1, 2, 3, and 1 each on the sides like so. There we go, that's pretty cool. Let's go upstairs as well to see if there's anything interesting to have a look at and sort out. Nope, no steps here, no steps there. Come back down the stairs, that's good. Right, now all we need to do now is sort out the front. The back's not so much of an issue at the moment. I mean, you can mimic some of the back as well, but not really of an issue at the moment. So let's start a new day and let's crack on. So what I'm going to be doing as well is I'm going to be building the fence or the main sort of struts here. Now you can choose any block that you want. Personally, I'm going to choose a block that sort of represents and corresponds with this house in particular. So again, you all know what block it is. I'm going to change the stairs for the dark shade of the wood, which is going to be this one. And what we're going to be doing is just starting over and around with this. Now you want to make this 2 blocks along, which is going to be a little bit weird. Probably thinking 2 blocks along. What the fuck? Why are you making it 2 blocks along? And I will show you why it is 2 blocks along in a minute. So what we're going to be doing is doing sort of a small perimeter all the way around. You want to leave somewhat of a 3 block all the way around this sort of center bit as well. Make sure there's a little bit of a gap. If you can't do this as well, you can always mix it up and do some intricate things with it. So It's entirely up to you how you do it. So 2 blocks all the way around, which is going to be there. Those are just measuring ones, don't worry too much about those. All the way around with these ones. There we go, all the way along. Obviously can't go all the way back here because there's not enough room. Let's just connect it like so. There we go. Wow. And that's why you can't do the back, folks. But you'd carry it on all the way around. And the same thing for this side as well. Wow. That could have been awkward. Same thing on this side as well. All the way along. Really nice and easy and simple. Needs to be along all the way across the facing of the house as well, guys. Please do remember that as well. Think about there. That's alright. Yeah. Awesome. Make sure there's always a 3 there as well. Bear that in mind. I'll explain why in a minute though, and you'll probably see why actually in a minute. All the way along, all the way along. Actually, this one could go probably all the way around, maybe. There we go. Let's leave it like that. If I had the back, I'd actually do that, but I don't, so it's kind of awkward. So, what you're going to be doing is you're going to obviously be finding the middle or the entrance to your actual thing. So we're going to take these 3 blocks out, which correspond with these. Yes, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, awesome. And then you're going to obviously change this for your sort of path or your gravel way, which is round here. Now, I am using this one here. It's a new block. No idea why I'm using this. It looks kind of nice, kind of funky. I'm going to be using this block. Again, entirely up to you. You use what you want. Now you want to be doing is coming all the way up to these blocks here, and as I said, that 3rd block in the middle, run the corresponding block that you have for your shingle or your sort of graphite or whatever you're using, all the way along here, so it looks like it's a pathway, and obviously as well sort of like a little driveway to do with the front entrance as well. And it just polishes it up, makes it looks a little bit more tidy as well, and a little bit more sort of concealed. So, and the same on this side, run it all the way along. So far, probably go all the way along with this one. Yeah, I can. Sweet. Whoa, that was a little bit of a dip. There we go. You can do all that one. Run it all the way along with this one. And then now we're obviously going to be building the actual fence. Really quite nice, simple and easy. What you're going to need to be doing is be going 2 high. So going to 3 blocks in total, 2 high, and then you're just going to do, you're going to miss 3, actually 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can actually do this with the fence if you do get stuck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and same on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Same with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and exactly the same. And you would pretty much just run all this way around. 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Same on this side. 2, 3, and it just carries on and on and on and on and on all the way along until you get comfortable wherever you are. And you don't have to go too high with these. Can go 3, can go 2. I'm going to probably go about this high, only because just by looking at the entrance, it's going to be too big otherwise. It's probably something like that. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just going to put a block down there, and then I'm going to do it all up in a minute. 4. Show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. See what happened there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a block. There. There we go. Awesome. I think they're 2 blocks. 3 blocks in total though. Yeah, 3 blocks in total. As you can see already, it looks freaking awesome, to be totally fair. I'm not even finished yet, nowhere near, but as I say, this is quite a big house. It's more like a safe house than a modern house. I don't know why. You want to build this back to back as well, so you obviously want a double face and look sort of a much beefier, heavier sort of fence. Obviously you can't do it that side either. No worries about that one. You can do it this side though, because it needs to come this side. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, that same 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 this side, like so. Let's just do that side. There we go. Lovely. Now on the other bit as well, as you can see here, this obviously needs to be fenced as well, and this actually needs to come up to the same height as the 2 blocks as well. So as you can see, it does look quite fortified, to be totally fair. You can use this on any house as well, as I did say prior to the other video and to this video as well, coming up to it, and probably at the beginning of this video. You can actually take some of these ideas away and actually use them on your own house or any other builds that we actually use. I thought this would look pretty damn cool on this particular build, because it's sort of like a massive it's a really big house, sort of like a safe house. That's kind of what it looks like, to be totally fair. I don't know why I called it a modern house, should have been called a safe house. But this needs to come all the way along. Now you'll see in a minute how fucking sexy this looks. Trust me, it looks pretty darn cool. You can actually leave the entrance as it is, or you can funk it up with a couple of doors and a little bit more fence. It's up to you. For me, I'm probably just going to put a little bit of fence on the top of it here, just to come all the way along, just to connect it like so, and then I'm going to leave it just like that for that bit there. So I'm going to obviously finish these fences here and running them all the way along here. Whoops, don't know why I did that, because that needs to be, have another couple of, oh no, wrong block. There we go, 1, 2, 1, 2, make this a 4, no, I'm not going to make it a 1. God, this is going to be awkward. There we go. That's alright, I can build it onto this one then, can't I? 1, oh dear, what's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, build around. 2. We're going to do this. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And obviously this one would be there like that. If I had enough room on the back, I'd extend it out to kick it a little bit more. Same with this side around here as well. This side's obviously very off because I don't have enough room to carry on. But you get the general gist of the actual sort of gate / fencing to do with this build. So there we go, nearly done. Almost there on this bit. This is a little bit time consuming, this bit. Almost there. God damn it, so close. Boom, there we go. That does look freaking meaty. That does look really meaty. And then after that you just want to grab some torches and just funk the place up a little bit. You can do this however you like. Put a couple in here, a couple in there. And then I'm going to put it on each of the ones that are coming out as well. So one there, one there, one there, one there. And exactly the same on this side as well. One there, one there, one there, one there. You can do that all the way around as well, but for the sake of this video I'm going to save you the trouble of doing that. Little bits here as well. You can actually sort of build sort of little torches or little things here. So you want to come 3 up, 1, 2, 3. Plonk your block on top, and after that grab your torches and just smother it every side with torches, like so. Big old popsicle sticks, but it looks pretty damn cool. So after that as well, you can pretty much add anything you want. You can add a couple of trees, you can leave it like that. Personally what I'm going to do is just add some tulips just running through these little bits here. Nothing too fancy, I'm not going to go too balls on this one. I think it's obviously it looks kind of clean, kind of cool just on its own. And obviously grab some red tulips and put some more of them. You want to go heavy on one colour and light on the other one just to stand out a little bit more. Same on this side. Go ham through here. There we go. Grab your white. Let's put a couple of white in here. There we go. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is it for that build. So if you did enjoy the detailing, obviously you can take these things away with you and do that yourself. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit me up with that like and that comment. It is much appreciated. But until the next time, guys, Kelly Kev here, and Kelly Kev out.